All right. Hey, everybody. It is Mystic Intellect, and I am here with a general energy reading. Okay. So I wanted to just tap into the collective energy before I go into zodiacs later on. I think probably this weekend, I'm going to do some zodiac readings and just give y'all some messages about what Spirit is wanting you guys to know. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into the current energy here for the collective to see what's going on. So, Spirit, please let me know the current energy at this time that you are picking up here. And before I go ahead and get started, let me do a quick energy cleanse with the singing bowl. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me with the opportunity to read for the collective. I ask you, please protect the energy of these spreads and provide nothing but the honest truth to the collective. Amen. All right. Let's get started. What's the current energy for the collective? Ooh, death. All right, so there's been some endings, some transitions, some transformations, some new beginnings. Disruption here is showing up. So it looks like something has happened and somebody's isolated here. Now it's coming up again. Somebody needs to do an energy cleanse. Somebody needs to make time to do a spiritual bath, to do an energy cleanse, because it looks like there's been some energy showing up here in these readings that has been alarming for me. A lot of people are misunderstanding how black magic. People are misunderstanding the forms that black magic come in. A lot of people don't realize this, but black magic can come in the form of gossip. It can come in the form of literal, like it can come in the form of little black, like literally black magic. Like people can cast a spell on you, with their words or through actual energy sessions. You know what I'm saying? People can actually dedicate time to cast something on you. So you need to understand that when you are spiritually gifted, spiritually inclined, you're on a light, this journey of like awakening and blessings and favor, and Spirit is really just shining their light on you. Spirit just wants you to know that you have to constantly watch your back spiritually, because people are always going to have their eyes on you, always going to have their nose in your business and want something that you got. So make sure that you protect what you got, which is your energy, because can't nobody really fuck with you on the physical, on the physical material level. But what it is spiritually for you is that you can feel energy, right? And a lot of you guys will understand what I mean by this. So you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself spiritually, that you're giving yourself that time that you need every single day to cleanse, to talk to yourself, reflect on your day, to give yourself that comfort that you need spiritually. Because a lot of people, y'all, I'm hearing and I'm seeing that a lot of you guys be working day in and day out, and little do you know that time that you don't give to yourself is just damaging you spiritually. You need to protect yourself. You need to give yourself the time that you need, the energy that you need to recuperate, to rejuvenate, to like, you just need to ask yourself the things that you really need at this time, because it looks like with the death card here, it looks like something seriously needs to change. Like, if something ended on purpose after a series of events that led to the death or the tower moment for you, Spirit is really giving you a warning here. All right. So why is the death card here showing up? And I use it, and you know how I am. As if you know me and you like rare got a reading done by me, or you've seen me on TikTok lives and stuff, you know that I am never, ever, ever into providing negative responses or negative readings whatsoever. I don't care how bad the reading is. I'm always going to give you the honest truth, but not in a way that will scare you or give you nightmares when you go to bed. Some people be intentionally trying to say certain shit to affect you spiritually, and no reader should make you feel that way. All right, a reader should provide you clear, concise, honest feedback without making you feel the heebie-jeebies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I'm very, very careful about what I say, because like I said before, words are spells. So make sure that you're consulting with an advisor who's very careful with their words, because they're not God at the end of the day. So they can't say, well, they see something bad happening to you at this time, at this place. Like, no, that should never come out of somebody's mouth. They should just provide you a clear direction to take. Provide you a solution. If they do see something coming up for you, make sure that they're giving you the steps to take to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's achievable based on the current energy. So it's very like, I'm gonna make a video about things to look out for when you're getting a reading done by somebody, because I've experienced a lot of shit and this is not the video for that. So the death card showed up here because with the Six of Cups energy and the Knight of Swords, somebody is actually missing you and wanting you back into their lives. So this could be the ending of a relationship and somebody's just in their head about you, honey. And you're showing up as the High Priestess here because it looks like you're glowing up. You're showing up. You're on your life path, your life purpose. And it looks like somebody here is witnessing this energy of, I heard something of no return. Something of no return. So you may not even be wanting to go back to this connection because of how damaging it was for you spiritually. And it looks like with the Hierophant, you will be walking into a period of, I just heard transformation, but I also heard like you becoming the go-to, like the GOAT or the go-to. Like I'm hearing that whatever you're doing in your profession, somebody's going to come to you for guidance or come to you for help in whatever niche that you're in. Spirit, why? Okay, so with the Hangman, I'm seeing somebody actually tapping into different areas, trying to understand who they are, what they're trying to become, who they need to be. And I'm seeing with the Strength card, somebody overcoming these obstacles that they're faced with at this time. And then yeah, let's go ahead and tap into the Disruption card, Spirit. Why did the Disruption card come out? So somebody's definitely in love with you, collective. Somebody's in love with you and they just don't understand why things happen the way it did with the Wheel of Fortune card. You know, what goes around comes around, and karma don't play about y'all, okay? Karma do not play about this collective of people. If somebody do you wrong, somebody's paying for that shit, okay? And you're showing up as the Empress here, and somebody, I'm telling you, okay, so there's a masculine here who regrets how they treated you, right? There's an ending, a transformation taking place in the connection, and they want you back. They're feeling, I'm getting this poverty mindset energy where they may not be broke physically, but they're broke spiritually and mentally, and they just don't know how to come out of this depressive mode. And I feel like they pushed you away with their insecurities. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You walked away because like this situation was no longer serving you. It's like no matter how much love they had on the inside, it does not matter because they weren't showing it on the outside. They weren't trying to basically manifest you to become their person. They were just pushing you away with all their insecurities. So Spirit is showing me that you have been doing what you're supposed to do here. Your person is just going through their own disruption, their own bullshit at this time. And it's like kind of like showing up in your energy because now they're trying to consume you into their shit. And Spirit is like, no. Walk away if you have to, because you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Because guess what? You did a lot of work on yourself. You did too much work on yourself, to be quite honest with you. And so Spirit is like, yeah, it's time to let that hurt go, honey, until they can get it together. All right? So let's go ahead and tap more into what's going on with y'all finances that Spirit needs y'all to pay attention to when it comes to finances. Because I feel like, yeah, the energy here has ended, so we no longer have to focus on that. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead and reshuffle this deck real quick. Sorry, I had to get rid of that energy because I did not want to look at that. I'm happy that you guys have gotten the answer you need regarding that topic, so I think that was very important with A58 showing up on the screen. All right, Spirit, please show me the energy surrounding finances this week or this weekend for the collective that needs to be addressed very, very soon. All right, so Ace of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me that somebody is definitely tapped in. Somebody has tapped in into an idea, into a business concept, and they're going to be, somebody in this collective is going to be profiting very, very well. Somebody's going to be walking into a lot of money. Whether that is like you getting it through like wealth building techniques like NFTs, investments like home ownership, retail. I just heard. I'm seeing a basket just full of money just given to somebody. So I'm seeing somebody winning something or just receiving an inheritance. I'm hearing with the Four of Pentacles, somebody needs to definitely be very mindful of and control and be more in control of their finances. I'm seeing somebody trying to like put some money here, put some money there. Spirit is like, make sure that you're giving yourself just enough to survive this month and put the rest in your piggy bank or your savings account or your investment accounts. As long as you put up a certain amount of money per month into your savings accounts or your investments accounts and you paid your bills, it don't matter what you do with the rest of the money that you have, because guess what? You're grown. I'm assuming, because if you're 18 and up and you're watching this video, yeah, you're grown. You're grown. You can do what the hell you want with your money, but don't deprive yourself of every single thing. Of course, be mindful, but after you've paid your bills and saved your money, like, you know, it's okay to to treat yourself to something nice. I don't believe in deprivation, because that creates a miserable situation. So we have the Lovers here. So I'm seeing somebody falling in love with what they're doing. I'm even seeing somebody having to make a choice between two passions. And with the Two of Pentacles, that means you need to balance some things out. Some of you guys are light workers and healers. So I'm seeing with the High Priestess and the Magician energy, a lot of you guys will be very tapped in to this next full moon cycle. I'm expecting the next new moon and full moon cycle coming up. I'm expecting everybody to be tapped in. I need to know exactly what you're planning to do and how you're going to go about it, because everybody's gonna be doing the full moon and new moon ritual. I'm seeing for the month of March and April. So I mean, of course, you don't have to tell me word for word what you're doing, but I need to know how many of y'all are going to be tapped in for this next cycle, because a lot of people have been very, very blessed, and they're going to be seeing the fruits of their labor, the fruits of their energy work that they put in for the full moon and new moon rituals this past month. They're going to see the fruits of that this coming week. I'm seeing that, yes, a lot of abundance is coming through due to the energy work that has been put in from this previous new moon cycle, new moon and full moon cycle. Five of Wands. So make sure that you are mindful of those who are nosy. I'm hearing that there's a lot of nosy people around you who is trying to figure out how you're going about your financial situation. So make sure you're like you don't have to share everything with everybody. Okay? You ain't gotta share a goddamn thing with everybody. You can keep certain things to yourself, because there's some people who just are not that confident and secure within themselves. So they have to like project that energy onto you, and Spirit is like, you ain't gotta deal with that shit. I'm seeing somebody possibly even ending one career and going into another career. That's showing up here. And with the Sun cards, like, I'm seeing a lot of you guys in this collective going to be very, very happy, very, very content with where you are. Very, very content with where you're going to be. I'm seeing somebody even making vision boards, making projections, even writing down just different shit that comes to mind. Spirit is saying to make sure that you're paying attention and writing down things that come to your mind firsthand into a notebook. Keep you at least like 3 to 4 notebooks around the house at all times. I don't care if it's to just journal in, to write in, to just write. Like, a lot of people keep different journals for different shit, but I like to just keep journals around the house just in case anything pops up. I'm kind of like, I do have a journal for like certain shit. You know, I do have my journal for my witchy shit, for my spiritual shit, and then I got some journals just to write in. And so it's always important to have you a journal just to write in, so that you don't miss a beat when something comes to mind. It could be $1 million idea, and it's so important that if you don't got your phone by you, or if you don't feel like using your phone, write that shit down, because writing it down is actually a manifestation tactic that people are not using enough. So if you're writing down different positive affirmations or things that come to your mind that Spirit wants you to digest and take in, writing it down does a lot of wonders. All right. I'm even seeing somebody even offering you a financial opportunity with the Page of Cups. Like, I'm seeing a partnership, collaboration. I'm seeing a lot of influencers rising on top of their game this month. I'm seeing a lot of content being created. A lot of people actually tapping into content creation because they're seeing just how valuable it is to share a wealth of knowledge. Spirit is saying to stay positive, stay uplifted, and to remember to put your faith first at all times. I don't give a crap How you gotta do it? You don't gotta be Muslim to pray five. That's what Spirit just said. You don't have to be Muslim to pray 5 times a day. Okay? So keep your prayer ritual up. Keep reaching out to Spirit whenever you can throughout the day. Keep a conversation going with Spirit no matter where you're at, whether it's in the car, whether you're in the shower, whether you're laying down. Keep your relationship with Spirit high. So let me go ahead and leave you with an affirmation or with some type of word that they want you to. Okay, so Sacred Lust came out, and I feel like this is all about embracing yourself. A lot of women have been going through different changes this year, including myself. And I think it's so important to love yourself and stop sabotaging yourself. Because you are very desirable. You're very attractive. So this is for the feminines. You're very attractive. You're very beautiful. Your person, whoever that you're dealing with at this time, they see your body as a walking fucking like statue, like a walking statue, like a $1 billion statue that cannot be touched. Like, they see you as very valuable. And Spirit is wanting you to focus on your grieving techniques. Stop self-sabotaging yourself, because you are worth it. I'm seeing you being very desirable and very wealthy spiritually. It doesn't have to be financially. And I'm also seeing you feminines having to work on your self-esteem and making sure that you are not aligning yourself with anything lower than that happiness and that confidence level that Spirit wants you to be at. I'm hoping that makes sense. So make sure that you are just focusing on yourself this week. Don't pay attention to the naysayers. Always make sure that, like, if you pick up on any bad vibes or crazy energy from somebody, trust that gut feeling and remove yourself. Okay? Don't be afraid of the block button, honey. Do not be afraid of the block button. Don't let nobody shit on you. Don't let nobody think that they can shit on you, okay? Especially of all the things you possibly have done. Not to throw anything in nobody's face, but just make sure you're very mindful of those who try to shit on you when they know they needed you at some point. That's a message for somebody. It ain't for me. That's for somebody else. And so make sure that you're mindful of that, and you keep yourself guarded and protected. Cleanse yourself, please. Just cleanse yourself. So that is the message for tonight for this current energy. I will be posting more videos on Zodiac and fertility and money. And, I'm going to be tapping in with y'all. Hey, this ain't the end. This is just the beginning, okay? Now, go ahead and tap in for this month's raffle. I'm looking forward to better serving you. And I look forward to hearing from you guys on how this reading resonates. All right? Have a good night.